What's going on, everybody? We're back and we're ready to start part 2 of episode 1 of our travel series. And just in case you haven't seen the first part of our episode, go ahead and check that out before you watch this part 2 video. And also, if you didn't get a chance, we posted a clue to part 2 of this episode of our travel series over on our Reddit account. We posted the link to our Reddit account on a recent tweet that we had today. If not, we'll include the link to our Reddit account in the description below, just in case you didn't get a chance to see our tweet on our Twitter account, VerdictSquadNow. Also, just in case you haven't heard, James Cox is going to have his live stream on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. He's going to have a special guest joining us on our live stream. Be sure to join us there as well. We'll be there to support all of the creators in the hashtag I Am a Creator community that will be joining us on Thursday. Also, if you can, be sure to follow us on Twitter at VerdictSquadNow, on our Instagram account, VerdictSquadNow, our Twitch account, VerdictSquadNow, and like we said before, our Reddit username is VerdictSquad, so go ahead and follow us on our social media accounts. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Hit the notification bell to know when a new video is posted, and be sure to give the verdict down below on what you think of our series so far and what your guesses are as to the location of our episode 1 of our travel series. Also, just in case you missed it, we recently hit 300 subscribers, so we will have a special 300 subscriber video. Currently, right now, we're just over 300, so it's going to be a 300 plus subscriber video we'll be posting soon. Also, be on the lookout for round 1 of our March Madness tournament. That's going to be posted when the actual round of 64, round 1 games in the NCAA March Madness tournament are going to be occurring. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have more updates to share with you on our Twitter account. If you haven't seen our Selection Sunday video to know what our round 1 matchup is going to be sure to check that out too when you get a chance so you get a better idea of how our hashtag I'm a Creator 2018 Verdict Squad March Madness tournament is going to work. We want to have as many supporters as we can cheering us on, and hopefully we can help to make our own Cinderella story come true and to hopefully have someone, especially Miss Kathy, who's also a great narrator. She narrates children's books to help us tell our Cinderella story to the best version possible. And also, real quick before we get started with part 2, be sure to congratulate our recently named senior ambassador, Sky Inc. As soon as he sends us over his 10 promised videos we're going to help him promote, be sure to support those when he sends them over, and we're going to share them one at a time. Now, as we promised him, we're going to like the video, give a full view to each video, comment below, be able to tweet it and have it as our pinned tweet on our Twitter account, give a little screenshot of the video during some part of the video when we're playing it, and also to give our own personal commentary on the tweet as well. That's going to be promised to him for all 10 videos that we said as being a senior ambassador. Also, go support our other senior ambassador, Ripper the Clown. He's a really funny dude. There's a lot of comedy and family-friendly videos over on his channel, so go check that out. And also for Ripper the Clown, he is actually a caretaker for his grandfather that he takes care of. His grandfather hasn't been feeling well recently, so hopefully that his grandfather has made a full recovery, and we hope to see Ripper the Clown back and more active on social media again. But again, more importantly, his grandfather and his health and his family should be top priorities more than social media. So take all the time you need, buddy, and we'll be sure to welcome you back and to definitely have you back. We'll really be happy once you come back to see you again, to be able to talk to you and just to be able to catch up and tell you about all the things that we missed. Also for Kahim Mini, I know he recently wasn't feeling well. He had strep throat, so hopefully he is making a full recovery, and we hope you get better soon, buddy. With all that said, we're ready to get started with part 2. Now, for part 2, this is going to be describing the day of our actual travel, where we go to, in this case, we took an airplane to our destination, talk about the whole process of that, the flight, and when we got there, what we were able to do. Now, in this case, we arrived at our destination fairly late, so there wasn't a whole lot we did on the first day, I guess you could call it, or part 2 of this episode of our travel series. So we're just going to describe just kind of like our general thoughts and some of the good and the bad parts of essentially day 1 of our trip. Now, for this first trip to get to the airport, we just took an Uber ride. Our driver, I forget his name. I know he was of, I think, Middle Eastern descent, but he was a really cool guy, and it was just awesome to talk to. Just really chill and just really down to earth, and he just made the ride all that much better. So anytime, I think most of us have either heard of Uber or Lyft, or they've taken an Uber or Lyft ride, they know that the personality of the driver and how they make the experience more enjoyable and more memorable definitely makes all the difference. When we got to the airport, so just a general check-in, we used the app for our airline that we took. Now, just in case you don't know which airline we took and our feelings about that, go ahead and check out part 1 of our series if you haven't already done so. But anyway, we've already talked enough about our airline and our thoughts about it in part 1. Now for that, our flight was about 2 hours, give or take. I don't remember the exact time that it took to reach our destination, but here, just to give us a little idea of just general 2-hour flights and maybe to find some deals specifically for this time frame. A lot of people don't realize it, where if they're searching for booking destinations or booking information to get the best deal, a lot of people just put the from and to cities or airports where they're coming from. They don't really realize that they should put in the time in which they think the flight's going to take. You at least give a different angle and just a different perspective on what to expect, and maybe they can find another deal that they wouldn't have otherwise. So here, when we go turn on our screen again here on our Amazon Fire tablet, you can see here in the search engine, we just did a search for 2-hour flights within the U.S. Here, it just gave us general search results, just different sites such as TripSavvy, Hopper.com, Travel and Leisure, just a few of these, just to give some general inspiration like we were talking about in part 1. Just here, generally just scroll down, look through these at your leisure. And there's just something that a lot of people, like I said, don't realize, just to look at the time or the duration in which you expect the flight to take. That's another way to filter your search results and maybe find a deal you wouldn't have found otherwise. Now, personally, for me, I don't like having to get up really early in the morning to catch a flight. So our flight was later in the afternoon. And when we landed at our destination, it was in the evening towards night. It was, I think, right before when the sun set, but we were still pretty tired. We just didn't really do a whole lot just to try to find our hotel and just find a place to sleep and just be able to wake up the next day and to be able to really start enjoying our vacation to the fullest extent we could. So generally, we're also going to post some pictures of also the food and some of the destination places and locales and places of interest that we took during our trip. We already did one, like we said, on our Reddit account. Also, we're going to be posting a lot of food pictures as well. We had a lot of great food, also some drinks, so be on the lookout for those. We'll be posting at least one picture of the food, at least that we had on this day when we landed from our flight, on our Instagram. So be on the lookout on our Instagram account, VerdictSquadNow. And just overall, the food, I would say, and the drinks and just the atmosphere, that was really made the trip so relaxing for us. So even though it was late when we landed from our flight, it was still, as soon as we landed, it just felt like it was just really nice, and it was just really nice to get away from it all. And like we said before, given all of our recipe videos we've done on our channel, you're going to be hearing and seeing a lot of different points about food and the restaurants that we went to. So again, one of my personal preferences wherever I go on vacation is to try to taste the local cuisine, try some local food that I can't get where we live now, and just to be able to ingratiate and immerse yourself within the local culture, whether you're in the U.S., and then hopefully for us, if we could travel internationally, just at least to visit some of our international fans, whether they're in Canada or the UK, Jamaica, wherever. So hopefully one day we'll be able to go visit them, especially if our channel continues to grow and we can have even a more global audience. So just something to think about. And really for us, just when I'm on a vacation, the best thing for us is just to really be able to take away something from the vacation, even on the first day and we just landed from the flight, to be able to take away something from it every single day. It just makes the memories last much longer, and it's just something that makes the trip more memorable overall. Also, some of the drinks we'll be posting, it may be related to a future craft beer series that we're thinking about doing on the channel. Now, we haven't decided for sure if we're going to do that or not. We've also tried other various craft beers that you may not have heard about, and if we do decide to go forward with it, we'll be highlighting beers that are not definitely mainstream or not even quote-unquote craft beers that you probably have already heard about or are generally considered mainstream, whether it's Pacifico or Blue Moon, which us personally, it's not really under the definition of craft beer, but that I'll leave in your verdict down below, along with the overall verdict for our series and for part 2 of this series. Now, just generally, if we're going to do a craft beer series, like I said, we want to be able to highlight different beers that not just are obscure, but beers that really aren't getting the attention they deserve, and they just really bring a bold, unique flavor just to make your beer drinking experience the best it possibly can be. And with that, guys, we come to the end of part 2 of episode 1 of our travel series. And like we said before, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our Verdict Squad channel if you haven't already done so, hit that notification button and give the verdict down below on what you think of this part of the series, how you feel about the series so far, if there are things we should change or improve, what other things you would want to see besides just seeing our search results on our tablet. Obviously, like we said, we're going to be posting pictures of food, different places of interest and locales we visited, drinks. We're going to be posting a lot more different content over on other social media accounts. And also to follow us on our social media accounts to be sure to know when those will be posted, such as our Twitter account, VerdictSquadNow, our Instagram, VerdictSquadNow, Twitch, VerdictSquadNow, and also our Reddit username is VerdictSquad. So be on the lookout for those. And like we said before, be sure to support our most recent senior ambassador, Sky Inc. He's a really cool guy, does a lot of gaming, and is just a really chill guy to hang out with. We were in his last Saturday's live stream, which was the game Outlast. And for Saturdays, he does scary games now. There's one of the recent changes to his channel. So if you ever get a chance on Saturday night, you got not much else to do, or you don't feel like going out, just want to stay in. He's just a really cool guy, just likes to play games and just likes to have a good time while playing. So he's a really cool guy, like I've been saying before. And our first stream, he made us feel so welcome, like we were regular. So again, go check out not just his Saturday streams, but all of his videos on his channel, Sky Inc. Also, in our last video, we linked all of his social media accounts, so be sure to check those out. And also, again, just hope to see Ripper the Clown, our other senior ambassador, back real soon. And then we hope to name some more ambassadors, at least in our upcoming 300 plus subscriber special video. And like we said, our first round of our Verdict Squad March Madness tournament will be coming up. It will be running concurrently with the NCAA March Madness tournament on TV. And then again, we'll let you guys know when the next part of the travel series will be up. Then like we said before, be sure to join us on James Cox's live stream Thursday at 5:30 p.m. We hope to see many new creators to join our hashtag #IamACreator community. We hope to grow the community as large as we can. But hopefully we'll see you guys there, not just for that, but also the Friday and Saturday live streams. Generally they're at 3 p.m., but for Thursday, James' special guest won't be available until 5:30, so that's when the stream is going to be. And again, we appreciate you guys watching this video and all the support you have shown us so far. Within just 3 to 3.5 months of us starting our channel, we never thought that we'd have the type of growth and success and fan base that we have. And also just, not just the quantity of subscribers, but the quality of support that we have gotten from so many cool people and so many cool channels. And like we kept saying in other previous videos, a lot of these awesome channels are just not getting the attention they deserve, and they're just not getting the exposure that they should be getting. And it's not fair that because that they either recently started or don't have the subscriber numbers or the metrics, that they don't get a fair chance to be noticed or to get a chance to be able to share their content with a wider audience. So not just within the hashtag #IamACreator community, but small YouTuber army and small YouTuber community at large. Be sure to go support as many other small YouTubers as you can. There's a lot of great content out there. And like I said before, our overall small YouTuber community is one of the best kept secrets of the internet. So like I said before, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in our next video, which will be our 300 plus subscriber video. See you guys then.